Greetings, dear ones. So we are still experiencing the energies of the 999 portal, as well as we are in an eclipse season with a total lunar eclipse a couple of nights ago, and in a couple of weeks we will experience a solar eclipse. And both the 999 portal and the eclipses brings to our awareness everything that we are ready to look deeper into, that we are ready to embrace, that we are ready to alchemize, to let go of, to rise above. It is the energy of death and rebirth, of surrender, and to really bring the light into the shadows. And for me, how that appeared, it was through the 2 days, two nights after the eclipse. I had nightmares, and I haven't had them for years. And those nightmares were, the theme were deep, deep terror, deep fear. So it shows me some old fears, some subconscious fear, and the message is very clear. It's something for me to embrace, that I now had the ability to sit with, to fully feel, and for it to be transmuted. And if for you it may not have come as a message in the form of nightmares, but maybe it's a meeting with someone, or a situation at your job, your workplace, or in your family life, or some visiting of old behaviors, programs, old pains. So whatever the circumstances are for you, with this light language transmission, what it will help you with is to, so to say, hold the doors open, to not fall into the old behavior patterns, an old way to bypass and to numb yourself out when something gets triggered within you. So it's very easy to be dedicated to your spiritual journey, but when something really is stirred up within you, it's easy to see it as something external, something that happens, and to not embrace it as with a yes, that it's the doorway to that next stage, that greater expansiveness of in awareness, that it's really an answer to your prayers of awakening. So with this light language transmission, we will help to hold that higher perspective, to again, on an even deeper level, awaken the master within, the one who's not won't fall below consciousness, but to rise above, and that will help you, to lead you and guide you through whatever you are called to look deeper into right now. So we have the lower mind and we have the higher mind, and the higher mind is the one that we can use to work with us and not against us, to not be overwhelmed by the triggers and then fall back into unconsciousness, but to really hold those gateways open for the light to come in and embrace that light, identify with that light, to transmute the shadows. So if it's clear to you, whatever you have been called to look deeper into right now, you can just bring that to mind. Or if it's a trigger that brings up some sensations within you, just allow them to be there deeply. Let go of the content and stay with the trigger. So I see that for many, the human child, the human within you, are a bit confused and a bit scared, feels a bit overwhelmed. So what is happening right now is that they help you your guides are helping you to give everything its right proportions again, awakening your remembrance of who you are and what is real and what is not. With that said, not to dismiss or bypass spiritually, but to really wants you to remember that whatever difficulties you're experiencing right now is that answer to your prayers of awaken to truly know what you are and to allow that light, that knowing, to shine through any illusions. Merci cruciane shakiantarana shikrucianar. Kimuntro semereal sikoshanar. Chandrash kiasinosh. Imineate shete shinese shunukoshia sin ishikitoshai. Me kososh kiante shokrosianar. So they ask of you if you can say yes to whatever is going on, to the present moment as it is, and to expand and to really invite whatever difficulties or challenges that you're experiencing right now, even as a gift, even to see it as a gift. Nelor me aniash kiante shoso. Fonoshen rese ate koniasenar. Shamen rese kosho. Shameatisha. Naya sekosha. Menor ainiki. So for some of you, they show me that it is some external circumstances, some situations. And before you jump in to deal with the situation or trying to fix it, they ask you to take a step back and to remember that it's not here to harm you. It's not here to it's not a threat to you. It is actually love. It's redirecting, it's pointing you back to love, to liberation. As you go within, if you have the courage to go within and really feel into what emotions that trigger, that situation trigger within you, so that we don't immediately go to trying to fix everything and not embracing the pointers back to love, allowing us to see through the illusions. And then when you have done the inner work, then you can move into the outer and do, if you still find it necessary, whatever you feel called to do, but then you will do it from a higher state of awareness, a different level of consciousness, a higher level of consciousness. And what they say is that when you are with the triggers in that higher state of consciousness, most of the so-called issues, problems, will be dissolved, because you are no longer energetical match to those frequencies, and the lesson are learned. You are not held in fear or in that energy of the triggers, but you embrace it. Memere sinor simoshiandrekar ami ursanakiantosh or seminar simitosaniatar nununianere seki koshanai. So they're bringing clarity to the mind that may feel confused and overwhelmed. Mear sememerenekor satashnekiar lunuriatissimar mimirianikos shaniasiko. As you sit with the triggers, allow yourself to awaken to truth, to recognize what you are. That is all that is needed for everything that is not of truth to be dissolved. Mimore menakianar ametro sianer nareate shanakur. So if there is fear, create space around it. Meate shanakur. Minor Sasha Kepur Semenor. So it is this delicate balance that happens when so often it's you who's there as awareness, or when something is triggered within you, then you are gone and there is just the triggers. So the magic happens when we have the courage and the presence, choose to have the presence to stay conscious while there is triggers and be with it and allow it, but move away from the content, the stories, the reasons for the triggers or the seemingly reasons. So with this transmission we open up that gateway so we can stay here. Minere kosh iniria sanar sokoshanai. So ground yourself even deeper. Move deeper with your awareness into your physical essence, your physical being. Mayanre koshna. Kolor samian res inor samiatoshnikiant. Aminur samiania te koshinar sanash. Aluriani ashana. And they say it will be easier and easier as you return to practice this. Maur samiano shanikiar. Simono sono shianere koshana. Aminur emiati sinu. Emiati ati. So there are some parts of you or some of you who wants to escape. So that is trauma response to fly, right? To take off when we experience discomfort. But you're very courageous staying here, choosing to be here fully, choosing to allow, to connect, to surrender and to embrace. I see more of your awareness of your true self coming in, more of your light coming in. More easy to breathe. Stillness in the mind. And in the midst of everything, there are peace. Meati atianos. Kriner ser ekrosh yar sanas. Aminar emitiso. And so it is. Blessings.